Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Grab your blocks and let's get right into our flow today. We're gonna come into a forward fold position, alright? So have your hands supported on the blocks and begin to lengthen through your spine here. Take an inhale and as you exhale, fold forward. Start to find a pedaling motion through your legs. Pedal side to side, feel into the opposite stretch of both hamstrings. Feel free to adjust the position of the blocks. I'm just taking them all the way down. My hamstrings at this point already felt pretty open, but if you need the blocks to be at the highest setting, feel free to do that. Now take the feet as wide as your mat. Inhale to lengthen and then exhale, find a forward fold. Begin to bend the legs side to side. Find a bit of a dynamic motion and then stretch the blocks forward. Take an inhale to lengthen, exhale, fold down. I want you to think about reaching your belly button towards your thighs. If at this point the hamstrings still feel really tight, feel free to soften into the knees. And breathe. And when you're ready, bring the blocks back up into the highest setting. Step the right leg in between the blocks, coming into a low lunge position. All right. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, push the hips back. Find a half split on the right. Take a moment, settle into your position. We're going to alternate. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, half splits. Couple more times just like that. Low lunge. Push back into half splits. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, half split. 2 more times. Now when you're ready, settle into your half split position. Feel free to find some pulses here, alright? I naturally just move into some pulses before you settle into a static stretch. Continue to draw the right hip back. If you flex into your right feet, you're going to feel the stretch a lot more. So find a sweet spot to settle into. Rebend into your right knee, and this time I want you to inch the foot outside, coming into a lizard lunge position. So right foot goes outside of your right hand. Same thing, we alternate between the lizard lunge and then pushing the hips back into a half split. Go for about 4 to 5 here. Bend into the right knee and then straighten backwards. Continue to bend and straighten, and then this time just find half split once again, but with the feet in the lizard lunge position, if that makes sense. So the feet is outside of your right hand. Hold and breathe. I bring my elbows onto the blocks just to lengthen here, but if you need to keep the spine in integrity by staying up, feel free to do that. Draw the right knee back. We're switching sides. Take the left foot, step it in between both hands. Have your blocks on the side to support you. And then begin to push the hips back into half split on the left. All right, let's cycle between low lunge and half split. Take it in front, bend the left knee, push back, straighten. Bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. And then this time, settle into your half split position. Continue to draw the left hip back, stretching your collarbones and your chest forward. Notice if you're rounding a lot in the upper back. Even if you stay up a little bit higher through your spine, that's okay. Find a sweet spot to settle into that stretch. Rebend into your left leg. Now walk the left feet outside of your left hand. Find a lizard lunge, inhale. Exhale, push back, straighten the left leg. Couple of times just like that. Bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. Find your own rhythm here. Continue to bend and straighten. Now this time we'll find half split and hold. Once again, if you flex into the left feet, you're going to find that you're going to access a little bit more sensation in this position. So feel free to play with pointing and flexing into your left toes. Alright, slide the left knee back. Take a moment, sit back towards the heels. Take a moment of reset. Interlace the hands behind your back. Find a chest opener here. Rolling the shoulders back, stretching out through your chest. Feel free to move side to side. And then release. Hands come onto blocks on the lowest setting. Tuck all 10 toes behind you. Downward facing dog. Press through the hands. Feel free to pedal out through the feet here. And just notice how this position is feeling in your body right now. Feel free to take any intuitive movements. Maybe you sway the hips side to side, or you remain in a static position, breathing into the hamstrings. Step the right leg forward, finding a triangle position. Using the blocks to guide you, put them on the highest setting. Keep the back heel lifted. Lengthen the spine forward and breathe. Once again, flex into the right foot if you're craving for a little bit more sensation through that front right hamstring. Bend into the right knee and then straighten again. All right, let's find a couple of dynamic motion here between bending the right leg and pushing the hips back to straighten both legs. Now hold the triangle position and fold forward. All right, beautiful. Let's switch sides, everybody. Taking the left leg in between both blocks. Find your triangle position on the left side. Drawing the left hip back, keeping the right heel up. Lengthen through your spine. Take an inhale and exhale. Bend into the left knee, open the chest, and then push back. Bend into the left knee. Straighten back, bend, and straighten. This time hold the triangle position and breathe. Flex into the left foot if you can. Feel free to play with that. And then rebend into the left knee and release out of the position. Both knees come onto the ground. Take a moment here. Find the Cossack position on your left side, pointing the right toes up towards the ceiling and hold. Taking the left hand down, stretch the right hand up, open and twist towards the right. And breathe. Gently sit the butt down, close the left knee in, grab your blocks. We are going to find a forward fold on the right leg. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, fold over your right thigh. And breathe into the right hamstring. Continue to stretch the heart forward. Slowly come up and release. Switching sides. Find Kozak on the right. Straighten the left leg, left toes pointing up towards the sky. Take the right hand out, left hand up towards the sky, and then twist towards your left foot. Hold and breathe. Really sinking into that right hip. Release the hands, sit down onto the butt, close the right knee down, turn the body towards the left leg. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, fold. It was such a beautiful day, random, but as I'm doing this voiceover, I just realized that it was such a beautiful, bright day. The day that I was filming this particular stretch. Hold and breathe. And gently bring the body back up. Let's release. Wherever you are, set your blocks aside. Hands behind you. Let's come for some 90-90 with the legs. Windshield wiper them side to side. Take a bit of time here. Feel it through your hips. Hands are behind your back. Continue to windshield wiper side to side. Come onto 90-90 on the right. And then we're going to stretch your left hand towards the right corner of your mat. So with this fold, you're finding a nice side body stretch on the left side of your body as well. Breathe into the right hip. And then release. Now we're going to find pigeon on the right side, okay? So straightening out the left leg behind you, pointing the left toes behind. I'm using my left hand to press into my right feet here, so to keep the feet in a good position while I continue to lengthen and stretch up and away from the hips. Option to just stay in your pigeon stretch. If you can bend into the back leg and catch, feel free to catch with the left hand and open into that left shoulder. Slight back bend here. Find an option that works for you. Or just stay in pigeon pose and hold. If you're grabbing onto the left leg, release. And let's switch sides. 90-90 on your left. Take an inhale to lengthen. As you exhale, fold over your left thigh, stretching the right hand towards the left corner of your mat. And breathing here. Breathing into your left hip. Lift the chest up, straighten into the back leg, come into a full pigeon pose here. Once again, my right hand is actually pressing into my left feet, keeping the chest up. Stay in an upright pigeon position, or option to bend into the back leg. Right hand catches onto the right feet and then pushing the right feet back, coming into a bit of a back bend on the top. Hold and breathe. And when you're ready, release. Coming back into a tabletop position, just for a quick moment. Frog pose. All right, I'm grabbing onto my blocks here. Take the knees out wide. Now, option to stay in frog pose. Otherwise, we're working into internal rotation, all right? So I'm putting my hands onto the blocks and then I'm taking my feet out side to side. If you're watching me, I'm kind of working into internal rotation here, and my range is pretty deep. So if this is not how high you can get, don't worry about it. The action of just pressing the knee down and lifting the foot up is good enough. Try to take a couple side to side. Otherwise, breathe into your frog position. Sink the hips towards the floor. Blocks are really great here just to support you a little bit more. Hold and breathe. All right. Slowly, when you're ready, gently bring yourself out of your frog position. Take your time. Set your blocks aside. We are going to lie down on our backs. Cross your right ankle over your left knee, straighten into the left leg, interlace the hands in between, and then catch underneath your left thigh. So what I'm doing over here is I'm pressing my right hand onto my right knee just to feel the stretch into the hips and glutes a little bit more, and I'm using my left hand to grab onto my left leg to get a hamstring stretch on the left side. Feel free to explore this position in any way. If it's too much, if the hamstring stretch on the left is too much, just bend into the left leg. All good. Don't worry about it. We're going to switch sides, okay? So crossing left ankle over the right thigh and straighten into the right leg. Hold and breathe. And at this point, Miss Angel decides to come and join and give me a couple of kisses, my sweet baby. All right, bend into both knees, everyone. Take a moment here, rock side to side. And then drop both knees down towards the right. Find a supine twist. Gaze over towards your left hand. Breathe into your twist. Gently draw both knees back up, dropping over towards your left. Find a supine twist on the other side. Gently draw both knees back towards the center. Rock up back into a seated position. And we're taking a wide straddle, all right? So taking the legs out as wide as you possibly can. Grab your blocks if you need to. Here, I'm grabbing onto mine. Take an inhale to lengthen. Exhale, fold forward. And I have Angel underneath me because she wanted to hang out with me in this straddle stretch today. Hold and breathe. Feel free to find any intuitive movements. Maybe you rock the body side to side. You might stretch side to side. It doesn't have to be super static, okay? So intuitive movements, guys. You know how I always feel like with static stretches, you want to let the body do its thing sometimes. When you're ready, go into your deepest straddle position. This is me moving into my deepest straddle position. Hold, breathe, and relax. Gently draw both legs back in. Bring the feet together. Find a butterfly position. We're finishing off our stretch today in this butterfly pose. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, fold the chest towards the feet. Pressing the elbows into the knees. Soft bouncing motion. Feel free to hold this stretch for as long as you need to. Everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. I adore you, and I will see you in the next video. Take care and bye.